Hello, here we are going to know about the economic order quantity, that is, in short we say it EOQ, economic order quantity. So firstly, in order to understand about its demographics and its charts and its formula, firstly we have to understand about this basic concept of what is economic order quantity and for what purpose it is being introduced, right? So it is the basically a technique. It is basically a technique of inventory management, or you can say materials management as well. Alternatively, we can use this inventory word with material, right? So it is a technique for inventory management or material management. It determines the optimum order size that will minimize the total inventory cost. What does this mean? This basically means that how much we should order at a time so as to our inventory cost should be reduced with the optimum utilization of resources. In this case, resources means capitals, right? With the optimum cost, how can we order how much we should order the material so as to minimize the cost. And EOQ, that is economic order quantity, is also called as a reorder quantity as well. For example, the economic order quantity is alternatively used as a reorder quantity. For example, if any material has been arrived and it has been out of stock for the time being, then it for reordering purpose also we can use this EOQ formulas and EOQ charts, right? This tells how much quantity has to be ordered at a time to optimize the cost of carrying and holding inventory. So how much quantity we should order in order to optimize the resources and reduce the holding and carrying cost as well, right? So we are going to see what is the formula of economic order quantity, and later on we will discuss about its chart and about its basic fundamental of how the EOQ works in the chart, right? This is the overall formula of the EOQ, economic order quantity. This EOQ formula is root under 2ds by h. What does this mean? D basically means that demand per item period. What does this mean? This means annual demand of that particular items. This D means, right? This D means annual demand of that particular item. What does this as means? This as means cost of placing each order or performing each setup. This means that if we order anything at a time, how much cost we suffer at the time of ordering to that particular goods. This basically means that if we have suffered an amount of 40 rupees while ordering that particular material at a time, then it will included here. That is as cost of placing each order. What does this H means here? The H means H is the cost of holding that items material 1 unit for the time period, that is annual holding cost. This basically means this. What is the annual holding cost of that particular items? And in order to understand what is the EOQ, this will be the EOQ formula. Now here we are going to see its chart. This is the basically overall chart of the economic order quantity. How does we define this? This is the basically x and y axis, and this is the holding cost. Holding cost is this line, because while we have less materials to hold, then we have to less quantity, then we have to pay cost as well, less as well, right? Holding cost will be less, as we know, because the warehouse cost and manpower cost will be reduced. When the holding cost or any materials are in high quantity, then the cost will be high, as we know. The cost will increase and the quantity with the increase in the quantity, right? So this is the holding cost graph. This is the ordering cost graph. What does this mean? This means that ordering cost, if we order less amount of, if we order quantity with high volume, if we order the quantity with high volume, then the ordering cost will be high. so as to we have to get the economic order quantity, as to we have to minimize both ordering cost and holding cost as well, so as to we have to come to break even, right? So this will be the break even when we increase the quantity. Our quantity is low here, as you can see the quantity is low here and the ordering cost is high. When the quantity will be increased, then the ordering cost will be also reduced as well with per unit materials, as you can see in the chart. And this will be the break even, right? And this we can say it as a break even point of the EOQ, and in this point we have to order that particular items. This is the basically overall chart, and I hope you have understood all about this economic order quantity.